Hey there YouTube, welcome back to Fab Automotive Detailing. Today we got another review video for you. It is a company called Trinova. This is their quick detailer. They sent me that with some clay and a microfiber towel, and we're going to see how these products work. Let's do it. Okay, so back in December, I saw some. I think I got an email. I don't remember how I came across this company, but they had this thing where if I filled out this form, that they would send me a detailing product for me to review. This is before I even made YouTube videos. In December, I started making YouTube videos towards the end of January. So this is not a sponsored video or anything like that, but I've had this sitting around. I haven't had the car that I really wanted to try it on because I'm not sure how it's going to work. And the Jeep that we are trying to revive is a good candidate because the paint is awful. What they sent me was a 18-ounce bottle of their quick detailer. It's kind of a weird shaped bottle. One thing I know I don't like already is if you squeeze it. See that? Yeah, I don't like that. But that's why we're doing a review. They sent me 2 of their clay bars, still in the packages, haven't got them out yet. And then they sent me 1 of their microfiber towels with silk edges. Now I do like it. Haven't used it yet, but it's very, very soft. It's got a long nap on one side and a short nap on the other side. So we're gonna do it here on the Jeep, on the hood. We're gonna find out what this product does. You know me, I normally use Griot's Garage products only. And well, Griot's Garage and some Adams products, but as far as my clean, I use Griot's Garage products. Let me get you in close here. Get you down here on the paint. I'm hoping the microphone will pick this up. I've already done this. Bag trick. So if you've never watched my channel before, or you're not really familiar with clay in a car, if you put a Ziploc bag over your hand, or if you have latex gloves, that works the same. Run it over your paint. Listen to this. Let me get the camera off because I want to make sure you guys can pick this up. Put the microphone really close. It feels like sandpaper. I mean, it is terrible. But as you know, if you've been watching any of my videos on this Jeep, this thing was not taken care of at all. So we're bringing the life back to this thing. And every time I do something to it, I feel like the Jeep's going, oh, that feels so good, you know, because it's never been taken care of. So, well, I need 1 of these for this video, so let me put 1 away. Now something I will show you, I got a new can of Griot's Garage paint cleaning clay. When I ran out of my other clay, I made sure I saved this because I'd already had this and I needed something to put it in. So I saved a little jar for it. We're going to take this clay out. Let's see, it's taped, it looks like. Yeah, I kind of feel bad because I was supposed to do a review on it when they sent it to me. Well, actually, they were supposed to send it to me, and I didn't see it for like 3 weeks. So I sent an email, and they said, "Oh, we're sorry, we ran out. When we get more clay and stuff, we'll send it out to you." And then they did. I mean, they were honest. They sent it out just like they said they were going to. And then I just never got around to doing a video on it, and it's just been sitting up there on my shelf forever. So this is a blue clay. It's kind of different looking already. Probably should have put some gloves on. So there it is out of the package. This is kind of weird right here. If you've never clayed a car before, you know you don't need this much. But we're going to split this thing in half, if I can, like that. It doesn't even smell like clay. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to try it on a vehicle that, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If it mars it up, it mars it up, don't matter. And I'm trying to flatten it out. And it really doesn't want to flatten out either. So I guess we'll just start with it like this. We're going to, look, that leaked all over the window. This review video is not starting out too good for these products. Maybe it'll surprise us in the end. So we're going to turn this to, it has a stream and it has spray and the bottle's soaked from it leaking. Smells like Hawaiian Punch, I think. You see that? The sprayer doesn't even work. Well, let's just use it like this. How about that? There we go. It's probably way too much. Well, I'm sure you guys can hear that. It is cleaning it. I can feel it cleaning it. It does smell pretty good. Smells like Hawaiian Punch. Let me just wipe this off. Let's see how easy it is to wipe off. Still feels kind of rough with the towel. There is dirt on there. See it right there? Can't believe that sprayer doesn't even work. Where'd my Ziploc bag go? Okay, it definitely worked. I mean, it's smooth. Now that kind of surprises me a little bit. Hear it? Compared to this, or down here, let's go. Hear that? Now let's go to where we were. Okay, that is surprising. I didn't think it was going to do anything the way it felt. So I think what I'm going to have to do, I really like for the sprayer to work, so I really don't want to put it in one of my empty bottles. It just doesn't work. The sprayer doesn't work on this bottle that I've had forever. I'm going to turn the camera off. I'm going to put it in this, screw it. Hand me that bottle real quick. I'm going to waste one of my good empty bottles, but you know what? What if that sprayer will spray onto here, listen to me.
I don't think it's too big.
Yep, it worked. So we're going to use a Grio's Garage 22 ounce bottle nozzle on this bottle. Set to spray, not a stream. There's spray right there. Let's see if it'll work. Now that's how it's supposed to work. Okay. Perfect. You're gonna knead this the way you should knead it. This, I'm telling you, it doesn't feel like normal clay. It is. It's not even sticking to my hands. It's kind of weird. Now let's get some more lube up here in this corner.
So if you don't think it's working around the hood, you're gonna switch to Grio's.
Yeah, exactly. If it doesn't work the way I want it to on the hood, like my wife just said, I'm gonna switch to the Grio's, but I already did one little section on the camera before you walked out here, and it's actually very smooth.
Is it?
We'll get her opinion on it here in just a
I'm the
second.
tester.
Yep, she always tests every car I detail to make sure it's smooth before it leaves. And it dries up fast. This detail spray does, so you're gonna have to keep the bottle in your hand to keep it wet. I have no idea. Okay. There's the dirt. Right there. Try to use this towel again, see if it'll pick it up, because it is wet already. The towel's actually really good. Let's go to a dry side of the towel. Okay, it is kind of sticking to my hand now. I don't know. Grab that Ziploc bag. Tell them what you think. Start here so you can feel it up there the way you felt it before.
It's smoother, way smoother.
It's definitely smoother, but one thing I'm noticing now, this could be the paint. See this marring? I don't know if that's the clay or
Can you go over
it's the
with
paint.
Oreos to see?
Yeah, I could. I really don't want to get my Griot's bar out right now.
Okay. We'll just do the hood with this. And then
Yeah, I'm gonna do the whole hood with this, and let's just put it in a time lapse. I mean, I want to at least do a fair review on this product. I don't want to, even though I've already had problems with it, I want it to be a fair review. So where's my bottle at? I'm gonna try something different though this time. Before I put in time lapse, I'm gonna get this clay wet first. It doesn't even need like a clay does, and it doesn't smell anything like clay.
it has me to smell.
Okay, so I'm done doing the hood, so I'm gonna go around and feel it. Definitely feels a lot better. It did work. I got some spots right there I missed, and that's me. That's not the product. Now I'm not sure because this is a newer car to us. I mean, I've never detailed it. I know nothing about this car, and there's tons of marring marks, and it looks like where I was rubbing. Does it look like that to you?
Yeah.
He's back and forth. But I don't want to say it's the product because I don't know. But see, there's some right there, and you can tell where I went back and forth like that.
Right here. Is that all marring right there?
Let me see if I can get this on camera. Yeah, remember this hood is in pretty bad shape. Right here, where I was going back and forth with it. And then right in here, let's see. Here we go. Right in here. But like I said, I'm not going to blame that on the product because I don't know if it's the product or not, because this car is in really bad shape for now, at least. So we'll just go on to closing remarks here in just a minute. Okay, so I wasn't planning on showing me doing the whole vehicle, which I'm not going to. I actually already made my ending for the video because I just want to show you guys doing the hood. But I started going around with it anyways. I was like, you know what, I'm just going to do this clay all the way around the car. It's free, it's a cheap vehicle. Well, I started doing it, and I started noticing this as I was doing it. You see this? That is marring, and I use plenty of lubricant all the way down. Now, am I mad? Nah, not on this car. I'm not worried about it. I got a lot of paint correction doing this vehicle anyways, as you can see. I mean, look at that. It's pretty bad. But if this would have happened on somebody else's car, you know, that I'm detailing for, this would have made me so mad that's happening. Now, I did find that it works good on the glass, so I'm gonna keep it as a glass cleaning clay. It did work very well on the glass, and it didn't mar the glass anywhere. It worked really good on the glass. Now we'll go into closing thoughts. I don't like it. I don't like the product. First of all, the spray bottle didn't work right out of the gate. The sprayer was junk. Leaked as soon as you squeeze the bottle. Look. See that? I'm squeezing this Griot's Garage bottle. Ain't nothing coming out of there. This is how a bottle's supposed to be made. Don't like the sprayer, don't like the bottle, don't like the shape of the bottle. The towel, great towel. I'll use this, definitely. Whether it's using a detailer or clay in the car, you know, I'll use it, no problem at all. The clay itself, which I made sure she labeled it for me, it doesn't feel like clay. And it's almost like it's a man-made clay. I don't know. And maybe I've had it too long. It got delivered in December, and it was freezing cold here. And I remember the clay bars were rock solid. Once they kind of thawed and got inside, they got a little bit softer. But let me show you an example, if I can. Now, when I opened the Griot's one with the Griot clay in it, it smells like clay. This is a brand new. It even says what the batch number is on it. This is brand new from Griot's Garage. I have not opened it yet. But you see this? You can squeeze it. You can do whatever you want with it. And It smells like clay, if you know what clay smells like. This stuff here, that's why I'm saying I think it must be man-made. Very hard to squeeze, and it doesn't smell like clay. I'm not sure. It smells like plastic. My wife said it reminds her of like Laffy Taffy, you know, because you can do this with it, and you see how it's like turning white in the middle. I don't know if the camera will pick that up. It's like turning white as you stretch it. So I'm almost thinking this has to be a man-made clay, but they didn't say anything about it being man-made. They say it's their clay, paint cleaning clay kit. I don't know. When I was using it, when I used Griot's Garage Clay, you know, I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to say. I'll squeeze it down in like a little patty, just a really small patty. And as I'm using it on the surface of the paint, it flattens out and flattens out and flattens out to the point where almost your fingers stick through it. That stuff right there, it didn't change form whatsoever. No matter what I did, it did not change form. It didn't flatten out as a normal clay would. So that's why I'm thinking maybe it is a man-made clay, but I don't know. As far as the product itself, what they sent me, one thumb down. It's not two, because it did clean the surface. It did what it's supposed to do. It is smooth, but it's very hard to work with. The clay is very hard to work with. The detail spray dries really fast. You know, you start up here, by the time you get to the bottom of the hood, up here was dry, and I didn't like it. And then I just showed you guys all the marring on those two doors, and I showed you earlier in the video the marring that was on the hood, but I wasn't sure if that was from the clay or not, so I didn't want to say it was. But then when I did the door, I did it the first time, and I was like, I think that's marring. I think it is marring the paint. So I went to the next door, and I even showed my wife. I said, okay, so we looked at it. There was no marring at all. I did it. I lubricated it, did the clay on it, cleaned it off, and sure enough, there's all kinds of marring on there, so that's the clay. This is not worth buying, in my opinion. The towels, if you want to buy the towels from Trinova, because I think you can buy just the towels, I'm not sure. I honestly don't remember. It's been too long. It's a nice towel, it really is, but I don't know how much they cost. But I wouldn't mess with their detail spray. I wouldn't mess with their clay. They're just not worth the time or the effort. And for the price you're going to pay for them, what is the price? And I don't want to make this up, but I want to say it was like $20 for the kit. You can buy Griot's paint cleaning clay for $21. Speed Shine's about, you're going to spend, no, it's $21 for the clay. With the Speed Shine's like $12.99, but you're going to get great results. It's going to clean the surface good. It's not going to mar the paint at all. So I just don't see any reason at all to go out and buy this product at all, or even try to do a review on it, because it's going to mar up your paint. And I'm glad it happened on this and it didn't happen on my Journey, or it didn't happen on, you know, somebody's car that brought their car to me. I'd have been so mad. I'd have been irate, but it was on Journey. I didn't care. I got a lot of correction to do, so it's, or Journey, the Jeep, I have a lot of correction to do anyways, so it really didn't matter. This was a great car to try it out on, and this is why, and I've said this many times in my videos, this is why I try stuff out on my car before I ever try it out on anybody else's car. So, hope this review helped you guys. If it did, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button while you're down there, hit that little bell so every time I upload a video you get notified, and we will see you next time.